Crypto.com and all of the altcoins across the board are absolutely crashing right now. Bitcoin is barely beneath $100,000. It may be over $100,000 by the time you watch this video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and today we're going to be talking about Crypto.com, CROcoin, altcoins taking a massive move to the downside, and where Bitcoin's at. Is it over? Are we going to continue to the upside, or are we looking for a local top here? So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video, guys. All right, so first things first, we are looking at crypto Twitter. You can follow me at 333Blacksea. I've been doing this every day. I'm bull posting CROcoin to $1. Bitcoin dominance is taking the Crow fam for another ride, but be patient, Cronos community. Guys, Bitcoin dominance is rallying, and it is crushing the altcoins right now. You know, we saw a confirmation that altcoin season was here, but that doesn't mean it's just going to be given to us for free. We're going to be looking at some very, very important levels here to really get an idea of how far and how long this altcoin season will go and last. But I've just been posting this photo because I just can't get around the idea of how you can be bearish on Crypto.com when Chris Marzak, the CEO of Crypto.com, is taking photos and has a quote-unquote seat at the table when it comes to the cryptocurrency sector, if you will, the new cryptocurrency sector of the United States government. It is extremely bullish, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is playing out. But I know right now it may look a little shaky because the entire market's taking a big nosedive. But just breathe, guys. It does not change fundamentals. Short-term price action does not change fundamentals when it comes to investing. So right now, CROcoin is breaking down ever so slightly. When you look at this, you know, it's really not that significant when you're looking at it from the daily time frame. But if you were to look at like the 4-hourly, it looks a little bit rough, especially, it doesn't even look that rough, to be honest. But we are moving down. We tested the 20-cent price level, and I was saying, guys, you know, usually when you test resistances and supports, usually 3 times, 4 times is too many. And what did we do on the 4th test? It was 1, 2, 3. And that 4th test, we are breaking down. And the real question is, how far do we break down? Really, as long as we're above 15 cents, then I'll say it's okay. But we could come down to, say, 13 cents if things get a little bit rough across the board. It is possible, but I'll be honest with you guys, we're going to break this down. I'm not that worried. I have some hopium for you, so stay along for this video. Right now, Cronos is sitting as rank 31, down 12% in the past 7 days, 13% in the past 24 hours. It's a pretty big sell-off. We're looking at a $4.33 billion market cap. We were above a $5 billion a couple days ago. Guys, we're taking a haircut across the board. The altcoins are not happy right now. Bitcoin is absorbing that liquidity, and now it's dumping, and the new retail investors are panic selling, and that's the double-edged sword of retail. Retail comes in, they FOMO the price up to the moon, and then when they get scared, they FOMO panic sell, and it comes down. It's as simple as that. But guys, I need to really emphasize that through bull markets, you can see 30% drawdowns. You can see that, and right now we are not seeing a 30% drawdown. We're not even close to that yet. But it is possible to see those kinds of moves happen. And when you see Bitcoin do a 30% drawdown, it's not that crazy to see a 50, 60, even 70% drawdowns in some of these altcoins. So you need to be prepared for that. Especially if this is your first cycle in cryptocurrency, you need to be paying attention because it's not for the faint of heart. And the first cycle is very, very tricky. So hopefully you can take some profits along the way and not panic sell at terrible times. It's very, very difficult. But I do believe altcoin season has not occurred yet, and it will happen. And we're going to look at some important signals here shortly. But if you believe as well that altcoin season is coming, then please check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign-in bonus to BOFIN. All you have to do is click that link, deposit, trade a little bit. If you want to make a bunch of money, also you get 10% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account. I do also want to say, though, guys, if you think that the market is, we're going, like the bull market's over and you want to short it, you can do that on BOFIN. And if you think this is a great buying opportunity, you can long it on BOFIN. You can think that it's going higher, you can make money off of it. If you think it's going lower, you can make money off of that. So please check that out. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. And then I want to take a look at Bitcoin dominance, and we'll round off with CROcoin, all right? Look at Bitcoin on the daily here, guys, all right? Everyone's freaking out, freaking out, freaking out. We're still holding the trend line, okay? We're still the trend is your friend until it's not. And right now, we're respecting the trend line. We're still going up here. I don't want to see like closures below, like we're talking daily candle closures below probably like 99, 98,000, high 98,000. If we see daily candle closures below that, I'll say, okay, this is looking a little bit more local toppy. And I will not say that this is the macro cycle top at all. I'm not getting signals like that just yet. The trend is your friend, guys, all right? We're still making moves to the upside. It's okay, all right? Like, I really need to emphasize that until it's not, you know, and you look at like the weekly as well, like, we're still looking pretty good, you know. Look at the 4 hourly. We still haven't tested it. We still have a little bit more room. And, you know, if you also look at the daily as well, something I've been noticing, in bull markets, you see big drawdowns. And, you know, we've been chopping around. We've been basically accumulating to the upside. And 3 red candles, 2 red candles, 2 red candles, 2 red candles. We could see another red day tomorrow, but I am looking for some more movement back to the upside. I am looking for a bounce on the trend line and continuation, a resumption off. I really want to be seeing that. Otherwise, I'll say, okay, we're probably much more likely to probably break below this and do something like this to create a little bit more of a bigger, broader sell-off. Maybe we do get that 30% correction. Maybe we do come to $84,000, maybe even low 80s. It's possible. But I'm not going to put the cart in front of the horse, guys. The trend is your friend until it's not. So that's what I want to. That's my piece on Bitcoin. But let's talk about Bitcoin dominance because it's extremely important to be paying attention to this. This is mind-boggling. I said this. I've been saying this for a while that there is a chance that max pain would be, you know, we break down now this 2-year-long rising wedge, and then we come back up and try to retest the rising wedge as hopefully resistance. We're getting pretty close to that, around 59%. If we do get that, I really want to see that reject off and break down. If we break above it and we come back and turn the once support back into support, and we get back in this rising wedge, that will not be a very bullish thing for altcoins, guys. I have to be honest with you. I do not want to see that play out. But we have time here. We have time. We're looking at the 4 hourly. If you look at the daily doesn't look nearly as bad as the 4 hourly. I am expecting a breakdown here shortly. I really am. And if we don't see that, like I said, then I do expect Bitcoin dominance to probably continue to rally back up to around that 60 to maybe 62% level, which will be absolutely brutal for altcoins. But you need to be paying attention to that, guys. You need to be looking at literally the strict data, not just how I feel. How do you feel right now? It's how you usually get caught and how you end up panic selling or FOMOing in. It's a very, very risky thing to be doing. And be looking at the data here. But I really do believe that as long as Bitcoin follows this trend line, then CROcoin is probably going to be all right. I think worst case scenario, if it is a local top-ish scenario, around 13-cent price level. I think that's an okay area to be looking at. But if it's not a local top area, then we probably are looking like the bottom is close to being in, to be honest with you. So that's all I really got for you guys. I just want to give you guys my 2 cents on crypto.com CROcoin, give you guys some hope, at least for some of you guys that are panic selling and messaging me saying, Blacksea, what do you do with CROcoin? What's going on? It's crashing. It's crashing. Everything's okay, guys. Breathe. It can get a lot worse, to be honest with you. But right now, I am A-okay until we break below the trend line on Bitcoin. If you like some content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me, 333 Blacksea on Twitter and Instagram, and check out those awesome referral links down below. That's all I got for you guys. Be patient. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that we will get back to 12 cents before we break the 20-cent price level? Let me know. I'll see you in the next one.